Hi everybody, it's Dancer to Be, or Hillary. I guess I can just say my name, Hillary. Sorry I was MIA for a while. I'm making videos. In between struggling with my illness that is still undiagnosed at the moment. They are thinking it's multiple sclerosis though, so I head off to the neurologist here next week. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching my dance routines, the ballet and the jazz. Yes, they are beginner classes, just like it says. They're beginner classes for teenagers and adults. Some of them, it was their first time ever setting foot in a dance studio. And some of us have danced for years, so it was a mixture, really. And so I put tags over in the parts that I was in, like so you could see where I was during the performance. Anyway, tomorrow I am starting my pointe classes again. The teacher has said that I am perfectly strong enough now to dance on pointe if I feel comfortable doing it. She knows all the health problems I've been going through, so she's been real supportive through it and says that if I feel comfortable going up, she'll watch and make sure that, you know, I stay safe and everything, and that my ankles aren't too weak. And if they are, I won't dance next September on pointe. But this is just a 4-week course. 4 weeks, 2 times a day, or 2 times, for 4 weeks, 2 times a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays. Yeah, and so I've got my pointe shoes. They're my old ones. They're block aspirations. They're not my favorite, but they seem to work well enough. And then I've got the elastic ribbon that's got the elastic around the Achilles tendon that takes the pressure off the Achilles tendon so you don't stress out the tendon. And then I use the blue gel pads for comfort. I'm a baby when it comes to dancing on points. And I know there's controversy out there that if you wear padding you can't feel the floor, and I feel the floor perfectly fine through these, because there's absolutely no padding in these shoes whatsoever. It's just hard as a rock in there. And yeah. And this loop on the back, it's not the traditional loop that goes around your ankle. In my studio, when you wrap it around, you wrap it through this way and then around and through like that. And then you do the same with the other shoe. I guess you can't see it, sorry. Through, and then you tie over there. It's supposed to keep the heel of the shoe on your foot without having the pressure around your ankle. It's supposed to be safer for your feet, so you don't cut circulation off. My question is, though, I'm not going to go up in them yet until I go to my first class to make sure I'm safe. But are these too soft, do you think? Do I need to get new ones before? I know it's hard to tell. But do I need to get new ones before September, or even in the middle of this 4-week session? I don't want to, you know, go up and ruin my feet again to have to take more time off. But I was thinking these are kind of soft in the shank. The box is still pretty solid. I mean, I can't even squeeze it. So the box is still really strong. So I know they're not fully dead. And I don't knuckle in them. Or at least I didn't before. But yeah, what do you think? Advice is welcome, because I don't want to go up in a shoe that's gonna endanger me in any way. And I had gainer Mindens that I had never worn before, and come to find out we can't use them at my studio. Our teacher doesn't allow them. I guess she says they're cheating, because it's not the same material as traditional pointe shoes, as you know. It's made with new technology or whatever. So yeah, those are a bust, so I had to sell them. Big waste of my money. $95 down the drain. anyway, so yeah, these are my shoes. Block aspirations. If anybody has any advice on better shoes, I will take anybody's advice about that too, because I absolutely hate these shoes. But I have never danced really in another pair. I have tried block axioms, and I hated them. I've tried block sonatas and hated them. They didn't fit my foot right. These are the only one that seem to fit my foot right. And if you look at my old videos, it's not this pair of shoes that I used. It was a wider size. These are longer. They're a bigger size. I think my others were size 6 C, so 6 in wide, and these are 6.5 in B, so 6 medium. So they're not they're narrower, I guess is what the word is, narrower in the toe area, but longer to fit my toe pads. So yeah, I will take any advice on what kind of shoes you guys use. I know it's different for each person, and you really have to go through the shoes just to find the right one. But I just don't have the money to go through different brands of shoes to find the right one. My company that I'm with now, they start out their students in capezios. But when I started dancing on Pointe, I was in Virginia, and we danced in blocks. You know, like different companies use different things, different brands anyway. Like all my shoes I own now are blocks. My flats are blocks. My jazz shoes are blocks. My pointe shoes are blocks. My leotards are pretty much block leotards. My tights are capezios because they're more comfortable. And my skirt is a capezio. But yeah, pretty much all my stuff shoe-wise is blocks. I just tend to go towards blocks shoes. Anyway, that's about it for this one. Any advice I'll take. And after I go to my class and make sure I'm safe on pointe, I will start making pointe videos again. But I'm not going to right now until I know I'm safe ankle-wise. I know during this last semester I danced one class on pointe and back in the very beginning, and I felt horribly unstable in them. And I worked with the TheraBands, and I went to physical therapy to get strong ankles. So hopefully all that work paid off, and I'll be stable again this year. And I could start back in September in a real pointe class. That's not just a summer class. And dance in the recital next year on pointe. That is my goal, as long as I can stay healthy enough to make it to classes. Or my legs don't give out on me and I can feel them again. Because with multiple sclerosis, you have numbness and tingling in your extremities. And I've got it in my feet, and I get bad joint pain from it. But yeah, so that's about it for that one. Any advice welcome. I'll be more than happy to accept it. And obviously you can't criticize my dancing because I'm not dancing in this video, just talking. So, advice welcome. Rude comments not welcome. I will erase them and block you because they're unnecessary and just plain rude. Okay, have a good night everyone. Thank you.